And we're live. What's going on? What's going on? It's the
Oh, we
time.
went live?
No, we're live, like recording live.
Recording
Oh,
live.
we ain't live.
Nah,
Yeah.
not live.
No,
Now
we're
we
not.
But
not getting live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah. We're just
No,
just live. But welcome to another Smoke and Mirrors Uncut movie review. It's your boy Jay Lee. We got your boy B Moore. Oh, I'm pointing to the wrong side. B Moore.
yeah, bro, we get it together.
And
Yeah.
down in the gutter, we got Detroit.
oh, you can.
got us Mahomes on again.
You know what I'm saying? Big up the Mahomes. Last time we was on, you know what I mean? It was before the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I gotta represent my guy, man. You know what I mean?
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Hey, so we're reviewing the movie. What was it called again? Man, I don't forgot.
No, it's not
Selective.
really a movie, but
I mean, yeah, comedy. Selective Outrage
Yeah.
with Chris Rock. Selective Outrage. I should actually put that in the banners so people know.
Yeah.
We go as normal. We start off giving our rating, and then we go from there. So I'm gonna start off with my rating, and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. 5.5 smokes. That's what I'm giving it. Okay. I'm I give it 5.5 smokes, and it's I'm kind of biased because I've never been a big Chris Rock fan. You know, I never really but he's okay. He's okay.
Hmm.
But so that's what I give it. How about you, B more?
I think I'm gonna give it like a 6.5.
Six point
I'm a,
five.
I'm a yeah, simply because you went low, I gotta go a little higher. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So if I'm
My man said the legend is just okay.
yeah, yeah, just okay.
Mm-hmm.
So hold up.
Right.
Hold up. So if I would have went a 4, you would have went with 5.
If you went a 4, I'd have gave it an 8 to make up for your mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay, all right.
No, I was probably around there. Honestly, I was around like 6.2. I probably did bump at that .3 because you gave it a 5. So
Okay, okay. How about you, Troy?
So I guess I'm a low man on the totem pole. Yo, like Jay Lee, um, I'm not the biggest Chris Rock fan, man. I've never been. I never really thought he was like funny, to be honest with you. He has his moments where I might be like, but other than
Yeah,
that, he's not the funniest dude in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I gave
yeah.
it a based on our criteria. I know it's not a movie, but it's like a special. But based on our criteria and what I thought, I gave it a 4, a solid 4 smokes. You know what I mean? A solid 4.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, I go to a lot of comedy shows. I'm big on comedy, bro.
You
Like
do, you
if I
do,
go out of town, I'm going to a comedy show.
you
And
do.
I watched that and I did not have a nice hearty chuckle the whole time, bro. Like nothing. I mean, like you said, you had you had those a couple times, but
That
nah,
was it.
and that's what I wanted. I wanted him to do something that really made me laugh. And nah, it just didn't happen. I was waiting though. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. But and I kind of think that now they said that he toured with Dave Chappelle, setting up for this.
Mm.
And I kind of got a lot of Dave Chappelle vibes when he did this. Like how Dave Chappelle's style. And
I totally agree.
I was feeling it. I was like, I see where you're going with this. I see where he was going. And but he wasn't Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
He was
I totally agree.
Dave Chappelle will talk to you and be serious, but then he'll hit you with that zinger that you'll be like, "Oh, did he really just say that? Did he really just do that?" He didn't do that. he didn't do that. So that's my take on that. So so I guess we're about to dive in on certain topics. So spoiler alert. So for anybody that wants to still go and watch the show, this is where you pause it and then come back and watch the rest of the episode. Because we're about to dive in on our thoughts on certain topics that he covered. So I will say what I thought was the funniest, and I'm sure I don't know about B more, but I know Troy might go that way. So the funniest part of the whole thing was when he talked about Will Smith.
That was the funniest part.
That was the only part where I really was like, "Yo, that was good. That was funny," you know.
Because it seemed like it was obviously authentic,
yes,
and he put his spin on it where it made it funny. You know what I'm saying? Even
yeah.
though it was some trauma for him, but he spun it and
Yeah.
made it funny. So
Now, was it me or did y'all feel kind of like a Venom? Like he was still angry talking about it. Like I felt like he still had a little bit of anger when he was talking about the situation. It was the vibe that I was getting. How'd y'all feel about that?
I mean, that's the vibe I got. I don't know about B, but I mean, that's the vibe I got. I'm sure, like, and people have been saying it. I think we said it before. Like, you can't put a time limit on somebody's trauma, right? Or
Oh,
how somebody's supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
So yeah, he was still pissed. You know what I mean? He has the right to be pissed because
Oh, definitely.
everybody talked about his issue, right? With the slap and how he responded, how he didn't respond. Everybody talked about it, right? For a whole year. And
Mm-hmm.
we didn't hear anything from Chris about it. We heard from his family. We heard from Tony. You know what I mean? Tony
Yeah,
was ready to
Tony
go check
Rock.
him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tony was ready to get in his truck and go see him. You know what I mean? We heard from Tony, but we didn't hear from Chris. That's the first time I hear from Chris about that issue.
Yeah.
So, but he has a right to still be upset about it.
Yes.
So,
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. How about you, B more?
I see what both of y'all was saying. I thought it was still there, which was kind of what I didn't like about that part of the joke. Um, his set was that he said, "I'm good, like I'm not on the emotional couch. I'm not whatever." But then when he told the joke, it seemed very.
Woo.
It seemed like it was still with him. So
Yeah.
me personally, I would have rather him been real about it, real about how he actually felt, and then still made a joke about it however he wanted. But I also kind of wish that he deaded it.
Mm.
Instead of see now it's a whole new issue. And people
Yeah.
are picking sides to me. But I feel like he could have deaded it. But he could have made his jokes, did whatever, had a whole little bit about it. But I do feel like he was still in his feelings the same way y'all did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
I think he also lied saying that he ain't the victim down. It's like I don't know, bro. It definitely seems like you still mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely mad. Definitely still upset. Like Troy said, he has a right to be. Um, I can't imagine getting smacked on live TV by everybody, and and then trying to recover from that.
Yeah.
Like, but that last joke at the end, the mic drop, it was garbage. It was garbage.
Gabaji. Gabaji.
That's what you dropped the mic on? Like,
Yeah, that's what he dropped the mic on. I mean, what's the problem?
Yeah. What's the
Yes,
problem?
that's what he dropped. What's the problem? He dropped the mic,
he,
but he
oh,
wasn't allowed to drop the mic. What, he had to put it back on the stand?
nah,
Hold
I'm
on,
just,
stand.
I'm just saying, like,
Well, the joke wasn't that good.
the
You know what I mean? It just
promo,
wasn't good.
it was
To
not on.
y'all, it wasn't that good.
Don't
Eh,
fight, don't fight in front of white people. Boom. Okay, that's why you got smacked, and that's why you didn't do nothing. Okay, real.
Because what?
But
I'm mad through that.
anyway, I will say that now he did drop some knowledge too. Like I felt like, and that was another reason why I felt like he was going. He was. It was kind of like Dave Chappelle-ish when he was like kind of like preaching and teaching at the same time. Um, but I think that when he was talking about for the likes, he was dropping a lot of knowledge in that. You know,
On the what?
when he's talking about people do everything for the likes,
Oh yeah.
he
True.
was dropping a lot of knowledge on that one. How they showing ass for the likes. Playing the victim. All the different levels of getting likes off of social media and all that. And I mean, he was dropping knowledge on that. And I think it might have went over some people's heads, but he definitely did a good job on that. But I will say, I don't know how y'all felt, but it was really cringy when he talked about the racist yoga pants. To me, it was kind of cringy. It was like,
I was a little. I don't know if I was a little bit with that. I was more cringy about the abortion thing.
that was
That
cringy
made me
too.
more
That
cringy.
was the only one. That's the only part.
Yeah, I was a little. I was like,
That was the only
Yeah,
that's what you doing? Like,
yeah.
part.
I don't know. I say that the racist yoga pants was cringy to me because he was just like, I'd rather have a pair of $20 racist yoga pants. Like, why would I want that? Like, why would I want that? But
yeah.
it
I
was
mean, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna ask you guys this, man. I mean, besides some of his the categories that he talked about, whatever. How'd you guys feel about his delivery? Was his delivery? How'd you feel about it? Because at times it felt like he was like searching for his joke. You know what I mean? Like it was like he was delaying. Like he kept repeating himself, of like searching
mm,
for that joke. Like, damn, what I was supposed to say? I was supposed to say it. I know it was live and all that stuff. So sometimes comedians might forget some things. A lot of material, it's an hour worth of material. But
Where
how'd
was
you
it
guys feel
live at?
about delivery?
Where
huh?
was it live at?
It was in Baltimore.
It was live.
Oh, where it was when it was when at the Hippodrome.
It was
Yeah.
How you supposed to say it? Not Baltimore? How you supposed to say it? Baltimore? How you
Oh,
supposed to say it?
Baltimore. It was really with a D. It's Baltimore. Baltimore.
Baltimore. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
well, I,
First live Netflix ever.
Yeah. And it was straight live. Like it was no, and I give him props for that. I give him props for like going straight live
yeah.
in Baltimore, no editing, no nothing. You know what I mean? It was a time where he
Yeah.
actually messed up the joke at the end
Yeah.
when he was talking
Yeah.
about the stuff and he had to go back and fix it up. Normally they'll cut that part out, you know what I mean? Copy, paste, or whatever and fix it up. But I do give him props for that. But
If you go back and
Yeah.
watch it now, they did fix it.
Oh,
Yeah.
did they?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I watched it again today, and I was like, oh, they fixed that part. So yeah,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So what do you mean they fixed the day?
I don't know how they fixed it, but they fixed it. So because you saw the part where he messed up the movie, the Will Smith movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, I messed up the joke."
Yeah,
Right.
nah, I didn't hear when I
They
watched
took
it.
that out?
They took it out. Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. I
Unless
don't
I'm,
like that. I like
unless,
it live like that.
yeah,
I
but
like it like that.
Yeah, it's authentic. I feel you there.
Yeah, I liked it. So how you guys
I
felt?
didn't.
How'd you guys feel about his delivery? What you guys think?
I didn't think it was bad. Again, I really thought it was just classic Chris Rock. I honestly thought I was watching his special from back in the day again. I don't remember exactly when it dropped, but that's what it felt like to me. So I thought it was classic Chris Rock. That how he always delivers stuff. Um, just me personally.
Yeah, Jay.
yeah, I agree with B more because to me he was always garbage, garbage. Yeah, so it was about right. It was about right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was asking you guys. I feel the same way. Like it, I watched like two of his stand-ups before,
mm,
and it just seemed like the same. But like I said, a couple times, it seemed like he was searching for the joke.
yeah.
So he kept repeating himself, but it did seem like the
Well,
same exact thing.
I did hear that he
Mm-hmm.
switched up his jokes while he was live too. So like he
Mm.
practiced on the road for this special.
Mm-hmm.
He got to this special. He kind of did make some last minute changes and stuff too. So that might have been another reason why his
Gotcha.
delivery was a little off. You
Now,
know.
do you guys believe it was all him, or did he have writers? Like, did Tony write? You know what I mean? I know you got two brothers that are
Yeah.
comics. Did you know what I mean? You think they wrote for him, or that's all him?
I don't even know the other brother. All I know is Tony, but ain't no way they
Yeah,
helping him with his jokes. He way better than him.
He's
I agree.
right. Like this is a major special for him. This probably was the biggest amount of money he ever made on a Netflix special.
Yeah,
so
true.
He might have hired a couple people to come through with some bangers, just to help him out. So
with some bangers, you just said none of it was banging. Come on, man. Come on.
Bangers for him, bro. Bangers for him, not for me. He might have said, "Ha ha ha, this is funny." Hey,
okay.
Wasn't funny to me though. So yeah, but and I think a couple more that he said was actually kind of funny to me was when he talked about the Capitol riots. That was funny. When he was talking about them,
Yeah.
how you gonna steal the country from your own self, So that
yeah.
And he was on point about Snoop Dogg too. That was a good one. Like Snoop Dogg is everywhere, bro. Like
Coronas. He just did Skechers.
He got Skechers. Who would have thought Snoop would be in some Skechers?
Yo,
some slip-on Skechers.
Bro. What is going on here?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And that the last thing it was a couple things though, but when he was talking about the holding hands is more intimate than licking ass, I was like, yo, why you got a point?
He got a point, bro, for real.
He got a point, like
real.
Yo, yeah, like I was like
he's like, I love women, but I only hold a few hands. Like,
yeah.
How was that intimate? Like, but
yeah, like he was losing me when he started talking about his daughter in Paris a little bit.
Yes.
Like he started losing me there. I was like, yo, fam, you're losing me right now. Like come back. Like stop. Enough's enough. But
So now
then I think he started throwing the Kardashian in there. He thought about he threw the father in there and whatnot. He thought, OJ, and he started coming back. So and I started paying attention again a little bit more. But I thought that section was pretty good too when he brought the Kardashians up. I thought that was all right.
Come on now, keep it all garbage. Stay where y'all was at.
No. I thought it was I'm only co-signing like two parts. The Kardashian joint was all right, and the last part was okay. But that was it.
We're not saying that we was like belly laughing at this stuff, but it was funny.
I was giving some.
That's when we was doing those.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you. I think that's why I gave it a 6. Now I like Chris Rock, but I gave it a 6, like 6.5 or whatever. So I gave it a 6.5 smokes.
Yeah.
Because I actually think, yes, I didn't. Same thing. I think I laughed more than y'all because maybe obviously my sense of humor is different. But he lost me in the same spot you were saying. I think it was probably about 20 minutes in there. I was like, what we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
come back, homeboy.
Like you talking about, so the same thing you thought, I was just like, that was a real weak point in it. I thought he started off decent, even though I didn't chuckle, like the parts that you talk about with the yoga pants, the abortion thing, the whatever, you know what I'm saying? I could still listen to it, even though I wasn't like chuckling. It was still enough to keep me engaged.
So let me ask you this, B. So when you watch this special, was your face stuck?
No, not at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely laughed out loud. I definitely laughed out loud probably like 4 times. Like, yo, that was funny. Like, for real.
All right. See, I didn't do that. I didn't do no laugh out loud joints. Like oh shit. I didn't do one of those.
I did a couple of those. Yeah. I did probably 4 of those.
Yeah. We're giving our rating on what we think, but it don't make it official.
True. I mean, like I said, like you said, like certain subjects when he was talking about, I was like, oh, okay, but like when he went to the racist yoga pants, I was like, but when he went to the abortion, then he was like, I'm with mothers killing big. I was like, come on, bro, like that's just actually happened in real life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like women go through PTSD, and this shit happens like on a regular basis. Like, don't Like leave that alone. Like leave that one alone. Like I said, man, he can say it all he wants. I just didn't. I particularly didn't like it. You know what I mean? I was like, ugh.
The dating older woman versus younger woman. Yo, that joint was funny to me though. That joint was funny.
Yeah, because there's some truth to it.
What? Can you fix? Can you pave my driveway? Can you fix my roof?
You know, older women got older women issues. You know what I mean? They got, they lived a little bit. So,
God, yo.
Yeah.
It was like I'm trying to smash Doja Cat. You
know? Yeah. And I chuckled on it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I feel you on that, my guy. Yeah, like you single, you in your 50s. Yeah, you don't want to deal with all that nonsense. That's extra headaches."
Yeah,
I feel you.
All that, you know. It's like it's not about the age. It's basically about what they bring to the table. You know.
Yeah, I feel you. Yep. Agreed.
But I see we're all close as far as rankings. You know. So
yeah, B-more is high. I think he's the highest again. I think last time we did the highest.
I was not the highest last time.
Who was the highest? Was Jay? It was
I was
Jay.
the lowest. I was the lowest last time.
It was me.
It was Jay because he had that, from extra points. But
for you people,
I think.
Yeah.
You people.
I think I liked it better than y'all did. Yeah. But
yeah, you did.
Yeah. But yeah.
Matter of fact, you thought You People was better than Chris Rock's comedy.
I actually laughed at You People. I had moments where I said, ha ha ha. So
Yo, let me ask y'all a question, man. Like the guys you brought up, Richard Pryor, Eddie, Bernie, could they survive right now in this climate?
No.
Yes.
For comedy?
Yes.
Well,
Jay says no, you said yeah. Why you say no, Jay?
I say no, but I also look at people like Dave Chappelle who are still surviving. But I don't know, man. I don't know if they're. I think they were even more raw back then. Like this climate is just not gonna fly, man. It's not gonna fly. Like Dave Chappelle, he got banned for just talking about the LGBT, community, but he don't really. That's
can get it out. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the fact that you gotta remember, all right, what's the next letter like?
Spit it out, mama.
No disrespect. You're just saying I don't really remember. You know what I mean? I want to get it right.
Yeah, get it right. Get it right.
Dave Chappelle, that's really his main thing where everybody goes at him against. Like everything else is not that bad, But what they talked about back then, I think I don't know if it will fly.
Yeah. B, how about you? You say yeah. So why yeah?
I definitely say yeah. I think actually, if you look back at some of their comedies now, none of them are really edgy. The most edgy thing that they really talk about is the relationship between white people and black people, and you could definitely still talk about that today. So now I might not have seen or heard everything that those people have done, but I don't think none of it was really that edgy. You know what I mean? So as far as pushing buttons where somebody be like, yeah, I'm going to cancel you. That's one. Two, I think smart people are smart people. I think they say comedians are some of the smart people, funny people are some of the smartest people in your community. They're able to look and see everything and put it in a form that you can laugh at real life. Right. Mm-hmm. So I think they're very smart. I think they figure out a way to navigate it.
True.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But they would get in trouble though. At least
yeah, like Eddie Murphy. Like if you watch Eddie Murphy, like Eddie Murphy Raw, Delirious, or whatever, and you actually watch that special, and it, he says the F word a lot. Not the F-U-C-K.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he says a lot of things where
he does.
You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, like you can't say that now, Eddie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So will he be the millionaire, almost billionaire that he is? Like, you know what I mean? It's like what they did in the past has made them what he is now. Like, could he survive now? You know what I mean? So,
all right. But that was good. That was a good one. All right. Well, thanks for watching us. It's been real. We'll catch up with y'all on another review.
Pat Mahomes, my savior. I love you, Patty.